In this video, I want to give you an update on one of my Pinterest accounts. I've already talked about this account here on the channel a few months ago, and so much has happened since then. I feel like it deserves a proper update. This account just crossed over 200k clicks from Pinterest, and I want to walk you through the current stats, what I've been doing to grow it, my plan going forward, and some lessons that I've learned along the way. So let's start with the stats. As you can see here, I posted for the first time on this account on February the 10th. Before, there was literally nothing. And this Pinterest account was created like 10 years ago by my family member. So I just got access to this account in February. I just changed the picture, the logo, I created a niche site, and I started posting on this account, but no one ever posted anything on this account before. I will talk about it in a minute, but overall this account since February got over 200k clicks, 204k clicks, and at the moment it's at the level of around 1.5, sometimes like 2k clicks depending on the traffic, because it fluctuates. Now the most interesting thing about this account is that it had no period of getting like 1 or 2 clicks per day. Sometimes, you are struggling, you are slowly building up your account and you get literally like 1 click, 2 clicks, 5 clicks per day. But here it was completely different. I mean, just look at it. February the 10th was the first day when I started posting on this account, and the first day with traffic was actually 1 month later, March the 13th, 9 clicks. But then it started growing very fast because it was like 36 clicks and 42 clicks. And 1 month later, it was literally 245 clicks. So this account started getting like 200 clicks literally after 2 months, which is pretty crazy to be honest. Then from what I remember, somewhere around here in May, Pinterest removed the visit site button from all of my pins. And when they brought it back, well, the traffic just skyrocketed and it started growing. And in May, it was literally more than 1k clicks, which was crazy. And since then, even though the traffic was fluctuating a little bit, I had some better and worse days. But on the best day, I think it was like 2.5k or something like that on 20th of September. So quite recently, 2.5k clicks. So I feel like this account is going into a very good direction and I'm looking forward to scale it even further. Before I continue with the video, I just want to mention that there is a private community where I talk more about all of that stuff in more detail. So if you want to get access to all of my resources, all of the prompts, templates, workflows, and custom tools that I created for myself and for members of the community, well, the link is in the description. The private community is called Pin Lions. As of right now, there are 128 members and everyone is doing the same thing. Everyone is growing on Pinterest. Some people have really big sites and some people are getting fantastic results already. So it makes me super happy when I see that someone joined a few weeks or a few months ago and they are starting to actually get traction. And you can also get access to some exclusive resources like the mini training about how to create and sell your ebook on your site. So this is a mini course that I created a few days ago. You can get access to all of the Canva templates and PHP code that is going to help you with this stuff. So if you want to be a part of it, if you want to get access to all of that, and there will be more resources coming soon, join the community, you know what to do. The link is in the description. Okay, so as you know, this site is going into the right direction, even though the traffic is fluctuating a little bit. But as I said, I think that with more content, it's only gonna grow. So here's my plan for scaling this site to 3,000 clicks per day. So my goal is to start making like $30 per day just from that site. And I think it's realistic. I think it's possible. And actually, I believe that I can achieve that in a few months. So I just want to create more content on that site. I'm not dumping like 300 articles overnight because that looks unnatural for ad networks. So instead, I'm just publishing around like 10 articles per day, and I'm making sure that the quality is there. So I'm letting the site grow naturally in a sustainable way. And to scale all of the content, I'm using the plugins from my community, both recipe plugin and home decor plugin, because this site mixes a few different niches and it's mainly about food, but there are also articles about home decor as well. So as of today, there are around 580 articles right now, but the goal is to scale it up to 1,000 or even more. So once I hit that point, I want to experiment with increasing pin volume, because right now it's like 25 pins per day, 10 pins for new euros and 15 for euros that I already shared before. But I wonder what's gonna happen if I start posting like 35 or 40 pins every single day. I think that it may impact traffic positively. I believe that around 30 or 40 is the highest limit of daily pins that you should actually safely pin. So I would not recommend posting more than 50 or 60 pins every single day, because that may be spammy. But if you are posting like 30, that's definitely okay. But let's see what happens if you start posting 35 or 40. I'm gonna do it in the future, and I will definitely let you know about the results. And let's talk about the old account theory that I have, because as I said before, this account was created by my family member around 10 years ago. And no one posted on this account for years. And I believe that the age of the account actually helped, and these stats would look completely different if I would start with a fresh new account from scratch. So my theory is that Pinterest seems to reward accounts that have been around for a long time, even if they weren't active on the platform, like posting pins or something like that. I think it matters because on this account, all of the clicks just jumped to like 30 per day straight away. There was no period of getting like 1 or 2 clicks, which was weird. So it just makes me believe that Pinterest does give a certain level of authority to older accounts. So my recommendation is that if you can get access to an old Pinterest account, well, just do it, try it. Ask your mom, ask your girlfriend, ask your friends. Maybe someone created the account on Pinterest like 10 years ago and they never used it, and maybe you can use it now. And I have to mention that consistency is everything on Pinterest, because for the last 200 days, literally 200 days since February, I've been uploading pins almost every single day on that account. And the only time I missed a few days, it was when I was on holiday in Italy. Other than that, this account has been extremely active, and that's really the key lesson here, because if you want to see the results like this, you have to commit to being consistent, because it's not going to happen in a week, it's not going to happen in a month. You have to do it for long enough, you have to do it for months, literally months, to start seeing results. And just briefly, let me talk about the monetization. This site is currently monetized with Ezoic, and it makes around $10 up to $20 per day. That depends on the traffic, because as you've seen on the graph, it fluctuates a little bit. And honestly, the RPMs on Ezoic are not that great, which is why I applied to Monumetric, and I'm waiting on approval. But the expectation is that it will bump up earnings a little bit, and that would make the traffic even more valuable. But the good news is that this site is already making some money every single day, and scaling it further should increase both the traffic and both income. So I'm really looking forward to see what's going to happen with this site. So just to wrap it all up, this account proves that it's possible if you stay consistent, if you publish steadily, and if you commit to the whole process. And I believe that the fact that I'm using the old Pinterest account here matters quite a lot, but still 200k clicks did not happen overnight. It's the result of hundreds of articles, daily pins, and a clear strategy. That's pretty much it for today, guys. Hopefully this update was helpful and interesting for you. Maybe it gave you some motivation. And if you want to follow along and see more of the resources that I can give you, more of the videos and tools, workflows, prompts, templates, stuff like that, well, it's all inside of the Pin Lions community. The link is in the description. And as always, if you are still watching this video, you are an absolute legend, so thank you for that. If you are not subscribed to the channel already, just click the subscribe button, because it's gonna help both of us. And just leave a like under this video, because it's gonna boost the algorithm, it's gonna show this video to more people. So thanks for watching, see you next time.